Right, well, it's 3:20 in the morning. I got here, I'm at the River Humber. I got here last night at, I don't know, 10 o'clock. I'm here with Shane. I met with Shane. Shane slept in his car. I've slept in the van. I think I got some sleep, but I wouldn't have got a lot. Probably half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, and that's it. It is blowing a hoolie out here, and yeah, it's hard. It's hard to climb over that wall to get down there. We've got the rods over. I've got my spare tripod out. Me and Shane have got our tripods out here as well. We've got bait for Dave. Where are you, Dave? It's 3 o'clock. It's 3:30. And yeah, we're going to be fishing. If Shane isn't already. I've got to bait my rigs up and then I can chuck out. But everything's over there apart from a bait and me and the camera and a light. But there, it's yeah, these are the days when it sorts the men out from the boys, and I'm ready to climb in the pram with my rattle, I think, because it's okay. It's not wet. It's not. If it was raining, oh my god, that'd be different. But oh, hear me, eh? Oh my god, how dramatic is that? So I'm gonna get my bait over. I'm gonna get myself over and my lights. Start filming. So and fishing. That's the main thing, fishing. But I am generating a lot of heat. It's quite mild, to be honest. That should be better. Got a neck scarf on again. Oh, it just stops the wind blowing around the back of your neck. It's fantastic. And I've just took it off my head. You just leave it bunched up at the back like a snail. I've got 3 hand warmers. My 2 Zippoos are now working perfect because I've sorted them out. And the new Whitby one is a pain in the arse. It hasn't lit again. What I shall probably do is tip some fill down the end. I think it needs the new catalyst that Zippo do, because they're far better than the Whitby hand warmer ones. But I shall give it another try. I shall tip some more fluid in the top. I shall take the catalyst off. I keep pushing it in the stopper on the side, and I don't think it's very good. My 2 Zippo ones are red hot though, so I'm pleased I've sorted that out. The light's on. So next time you see me, I'll be casting out. It is it's 27:03. It's the 3rd of January. High tide today is at 10 to 5. It's a 10 to 6, sorry, high tide. I've just woke up. And it's a 7.2 metre tide, I think. So see you down there. Right, first chuck out, we're over the side. It's bloody purgatory. Filming and fishing's hard work. So I'm now going to get this chucked out. I've just got a flapper on it. What a catch a fish. first cast out. I'm getting hot now, so I think my wool hat's going to have to come off. Oh, I'm sweating. But you don't know about that, do you? Anyhow, I'm over the side, and I don't know if you can recognise this shape and shadow. You might remember the laugh. Are you alright, Shane?
I'm very good, thanks, Vern. Yourself?
Not bad, mate. I've turned that down so it doesn't dazzle you.
That's alright. Fine.
What have you got to say on the matter?
Yeah. It was a bit of an effort this morning getting up and messing about like that. It was, yeah. Getting old, I think, Vern. That's what it is, isn't it?
Well, you never got up. Oh, what? Got up this morning out of the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I'd been on a rack or something like that. My back is in bits, sleeping in the car like that.
Well, I offered you to sleep in the van with me, didn't I?
Well, yeah, that is true, Vern. That is true. But it was the offer of the same sleeping bag that I turned down. So. Oh right, yeah. Well, yeah. Point taken. So yeah, I'm fishing there with Shane and Dave White's meant to be here. Taxi Dave. Taxidermist Dave. Where is he?
Yeah, but where can't air his electric car. No, you're not here yet, mate. Your bait's here. So yeah, first cast out. Shane's all out for cod, I think.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's right. Big bait. Big
bait, and I've got a flapper on because I want to catch fish. I haven't blanked there since I came back here off the coast of the Yorkshireness, and we'll be going back to the Yorkshireness coast soon, and hopefully catching a fish. But at the minute, I'm here. I did say in the last video that I weren't going to be here because I'd had enough, but I went casting on the beach at the weekend, so I got it out of my system, and yeah, we're here now. So I'm gonna be back in a bit after I've finished sorting food bits out, and hopefully I'll bring you a fish. Might be weed, Shane. Am I right? Fish. Look at that, state army. Line all over. I had to pull that in. We've got a slack line there. Got a slack line. Oh. Oh, little baby. Bloody hell. I've got 2 dads.
Pretty nice one.
Look at that.
Look at that. Good size dabs then, pal.
Oh, they swallowed it. Bloody hell. Get him in the bucket. Hey, look at, I've got the sea coming in. Look at this shit. Oh, what a potty mouth I've got. Shane, I'm good. I'm a fucking nightmare, mate. Look at this. Look, the fish would be alright there in the water. I've got all this weed, look. I had to reel it in as much as I could till it stopped with the weed in the tip eye, and then what I had to do was walk backwards with it to land the fish over the rocks, otherwise they'll get snagged up, and this is going to be a nightmare. So yeah, I had to oh, it's like bloody giant, it's like giant Mayrot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like your worst nightmare. Coming off alright though. So yeah, I've caught two dabs. I ain't even got a rig baited up either. Look at this down there. Oh dear.
That's why it's pulling out so quick, wasn't it? Tell you what, mate, we might be going next time now.
Yeah. I've got to unhook these fish there. Right, I shall be back shortly. I've just got to unhook these fish and then I'll give you a show. There's the first dab. That's quite a big one as well. Can see that? And yes, I know it's a dab, but that's a double hook up. First cast, 2 dabs. That's the first one. That's the smaller of the 2. There's the second one. You can see that? Yeah. So we'll get that back as well. So it's a double hook up, 2 small dabs on the first cast. Well, I put a 3-hook flapper on. I had to cut a hook off. But I put a 3-hook flapper on and it worked. Got two dabs. I'm going to go up top now. I'll probably chuck another one in. Another 3-hook flapper. And then it's all out cod. See you up top.
Yeah. Yes, mate, yeah.
Oh, just a power one. I might get one.
Yeah, lovely, mate. Honestly, I can't fault it.
Oh, I didn't know.
You in again?
I told him he had a flat here, why?
Double shot again. Triple shot.
I didn't
What
tell
did I say? I said we'll get 3 on this.
Yeah.
but I told you you'd had going to be in a flatty bait, aren't we? I see you go, straight to you go.
Yeah, you said.
It's a good bait for that. You've got shingles around there. Well, you've got 3 dabs. Oh, top one might be a flounder. I think they're all dabs. Well, yeah, they're all dabs, every one of them.
There you go.
Yeah,
3 dabs.
It was just that.
We'll get them unhooked.
Yeah, yeah.
There's number 1. So I've just reeled that in and I've got 3 dabs. Let's get that back.
Yeah, then about halfway through I'll have a bit of the arm. Yeah, that's how I'll have one. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do next.
There you go. Another dab. That's the second one of the 3 hooker. And that's the 3rd, all unhooked, all through the gills, all okay. Bit of a little dab, check his filament. So let's get it back.
Yeah, the beauties, mate. I really am impressed with it. 13, yeah. 13.
So, 2 casts. I've left it out a while. They kept telling me there was fish on it, but I didn't care because there's 3 hooks on it. I filled all 3 hooks. That's 5 dabs now. So the next rig going out is going to be a pulley pennel, squid and carp on it, ready to catch a cod. So I'll be the first one to catch a cod because I'm like a fishing god tonight, and that'll be the 6th fish. Right, that's that casted out. I'm cast out to the left of Shane, and yeah, we've got a pulley pennel on with size 2 Sakuma manta hooks. It's irrelevant what they are, they're bloody sharp because it stabbed me in the palm of my hand. So we'll see what will happen with that, but I'm gonna bait this 3 hook flat wrap again because if there's no cod about, I'd rather catch dabs all night. As everyone keeps saying, I'm getting a dab hand now. Oh, it's getting cold though.
I hope I'm not here when you meet up with me. It's funny thing. I said they're going to stay under the wall on us. They're going to try over the wall. Keyboard warrior, she called. He texted him. You're a keyboard warrior and a troll.
Right, I'll be back in a bit. And there we have Dave White.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you need a taxi, there's the man for it.
Yeah, that's
free. Right, he went down the wall and the tide was ever so low, but it's coming in. Without him going down the wall, it would have got off because you have to get it over that block.
Yeah.
So he got it in, walked in. He said, I've caught a 7.5 pound cod. I went, how you caught it? I wound in, and this guy from Essex was fishing down there near the jetty. He went, and as I went off, there was a blue van coming on. There was a lad there, big stocky guy. Hey up, mate. With his dad, he said, bloke down there, he's had an 8 pound cod. I went, it was £7.6. It was nearly £8 because the scale stuck. I said, £7.6, and his dad said, it's Taxi Dave. I went, hello mate. He went, you caught that cod? I went, yeah. I said, well, I've given it to my mate. But when you go down, he'll tell you he caught it. Well, he did have a bite. He missed it.
I told you, didn't I?
Then, question, right? So you've rigged up here, lot.
Yeah.
Right. See that? Pull through there.
Yeah.
Right. I have it, so my hook is here before it pulls down. So my rig, so when you're short rigger,
Yeah.
I have my
So
my
this
hook.
bit is shorter on yours, is it?
No, it's the same size as mine.
Right.
But my hook line clips onto there.
Yeah. Well, that will.
I know, but I don't have to pull mine down to do that because when you're fishing, look, that's in the water there. You hook up here. If your hook line was longer.
Well, you said 8 inch. I mentioned that.
Yeah, I know, but I meant on the rig pull down one. You know what I mean? I use.
So I need to make this shorter.
Yeah, that's what I
Right.
use. Yeah, I use maximum 12 inch. Normally about 8 to 10 inch.
First, I'm only trying to.
I don't think you've got it on because it's. Yeah, 8 to 10 inch hook lines, but the 8 to 10 inch hook
Well, I
lines.
mentioned that to 8 inch. I thought I'd done right. But you're
Yeah,
telling
well,
me it's
I
wrong.
use 8 to 10 inch hook line. And see your hook thing here, look. You got a top hook in, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's bent your bait.
Yeah.
So your bench bait.
Yeah. Because I threw it so far, it hit with such speed.
Oh.
Let me get this chucked out. Watch your head, because I don't want to kill you, Dave.
Yeah, you don't want your bait bent. I was using a fish ball last night. It's a lot easier at night time with fish ball, isn't it? We've got a spin fisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice reels in there.
No, I've got 2. I like these. I bought an ordinary spinning reel for a rock master as well. I don't think I'll ever buy another reel. It's a bit small.
I prefer multipliers myself. I mean, fish ball.
Right, it is absolutely windy as anything. I ain't done a lot of filming. But yeah, nothing on that. You see, I should stick to the normal 3-hook flapper and keep catching these dabs. But we've got to try for a cod because that's what we're here for. So keep getting told that it's going to be in this next hour that the cod are going to be about. So I shall do another cod bait. But the next, when I pull this one in, the next rig going out will be the 3-hook flapper again. I'll cast it short, see if we can get some more flatfish.
Now, once I know what I'm going to room my gear, I thought I'd go down at 4 o'clock. Jesus, that was a knackered.
I said to Shane, he ain't coming. He ain't coming. He'll oversleep like he did last time. I said he'll oversleep. And then you messaged me within about 5-10 minutes, wasn't it? We went over the side to fish, the tide coming up, and as soon as we got over there and had one cast and pulled all this weed off, the water was in.
Yeah.
And I said to Shane, Dave, said it flies in.
Amazing how busy this Humber is, isn't it, with the boats?
Yeah.
God, Cole's just hitting my back now. Is your coop warm?
I'm alright actually, it's just
Is your knee hurt?
yeah.
Like a couple of old plebs, aren't we?
How old are you, Shane?
53.
How old are you, Ben?
53, 54 in May.
You had 2 paper around you two then?
No, I never had a pet
Well,
round.
I'm nearly 61, you two are whippersnappers.
I know.
Jesus.
My mum wouldn't let me have a paper round. She said it's too
When you're
dark.
walking round, you creak, you two.
My boots squeak.
No, when I get up off the couch in the morning, I sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies. Snap, crackle and pop. Hey.
I can remember when I used to jump over the wall. No, I jumped over the wall last night. Jesus. If I want some big, I couldn't go over the wall. I said to my mate, where's the time gone? You know what I mean? It's unreal. Where's the time gone? I started coming down here when I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
So, but I'll let you into a clue now, secret. When you drive down there, bay 14, 11, 13, 14 and 15, you have to wait while the tide comes in. It's awesome fishing down there. It's got to be a big tide though.
Yeah.
And you get all your cod after high water. And no one ever fishes down there now.
They're not.
And we went down yesterday to have a look. It's clean, it's spotless, the tide's miles out, but you've only got like 4 hours fishing there.
Yeah.
But on a big tide, there's a little tiny blockhouse.
I've fished 11 down there. 11 or 12 I fished.
There's a little tiny blockhouse, and one day there was a fridge freezer, but no door on it. But it was just one big one, and I sat there and I had a cold sore jacket on, and I sat in this freezer like that. I got a cracking back. I couldn't get out of the freezer. I sat back. The freezer jacket was massive, and I couldn't get. I said to my mate, "Get me out of this freezer!" And it got me out. Well, some of the fish, there's some right big fish then. But years ago, like my mate said, if you didn't get 5 cod, there's something wrong.
Something wrong, yeah.
Half these trawlers have wiped all the cod out and all that, the stupid nets and all that. But it used to be awesome, this river for cod, but now it's getting harder and harder now. Well, say one tide you come down, you can bag up, another tide you get nothing.
Crazy. It's mental, mate, isn't it?
But I've always done well when the wind's been blowing off the tide in your face. I hate it blowing off a line. It's moving now, tide, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going out, isn't it?
I hate seeing the big ships on my head, right? Well, where them tankers are then, there used to be a scaff. And what we used to do, we used to get a metal coat hanger, nail it on, and put some rope on it. And I've caught cod on Brussels sprout and potatoes. Just load it in the water, and you see them going like that, doesn't it? Like that. And I've caught them on Brussels sprouts, potatoes. Cars are going now, lot. That's 2 what's gone off now.
Yeah, they don't they? Well, yeah, they soon go, don't they?
Yeah, I always prefer fishing it down and up.
Well, I've switched you on again. There's nothing on my rods that I can tell. The wind is blowing the rods, and obviously because it's a Conti rod, it's bouncing up and down. Tide's on its way out now. People are leaving the wall. Part of me wish I'd still fishing my smaller hooks, keep catching the dabs, but we're here for coddling, so coddling bait is on. See, I don't know if that's a bite. So windy. Well, try and use one battery up.
Is it your flashy rig, Vane, or is it your
No,
cod rig?
It's a panel, fully panel.
Oh, I think you might have a whiting on there or a flashy rig.
Well, it's time to get up. Must be 7:30.
As long as you go back to your flatty rig,
I'm
you're
gonna.
catching on that.
I'm gunning.
Is someone ringing you?
That's my getting up alarm. 7:10.
What, you getting up at 7:07?
Yeah, I normally do, and then go down and have a coffee and that before she wakes up, because she gets up about 10.
Or are you back at work?
What's today? Monday?
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it's bank holiday today, isn't it?
Yeah. Back on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm going to go sit in the pub later on. Bradley, steak and chips and chill out, I think. My dear old mum, you having cod and chips later?
I've got the fish fingers to come out of the freezer, so I'll be alright.
You got white and fish cakes?
White are still in the freezer.
Alright.
Trouble is now we've bought a load of chicken that was reduced and we dumped it on
right.
top.
Hey, them white and fish cakes are quite nice.
Lovely.
My missus does them with breadcrumbs and puts parsley and this other stuff in.
Yeah, I put parsley in there.
You put parsley in?
Yeah, sage and onion stuff in there as well.
And she puts, when she was there, it's like orange breadcrumbs on.
Alright,
That was
yeah.
nice.
I do mine in a batter.
And I've been out, so it's really big.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm covering with brown sauce. Going to his flat room now. Wasn't too far. I think you can overcast the fish here. Now, the fish now are in the gullies now looking for bait, aren't they? Obviously they're not looking for yours.
Right, that's the cod rig pulled in, and I've just chucked out the flapper.
I'm going to sit in your car and keep
This
warm.
wind is absolutely bitter. These rod tips are normally quite still, but it's so much wind.
It is, it's just whacking it all. Even that is
Yours is stationary, mate.
still whacking, and sometimes you think, is that a bite? Good to see a proper cod bite. Not really had, you know, proper wallop, you know what I mean?
I did with that big fish.
Yeah.
That's the only one I've had really. All the others have been like 6-8 inch.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that was like, that went
That proper window,
bang,
that, yeah, yeah.
like that, and I was like,
There was no mistake in that,
I
yeah.
was like this, because I could move it.
Mm.
And when you're reeling it in, it's banging all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like an hound. You know what they're like, don't they?
No, mate. Afraid of no.
You will this summer.
Oh, yeah. Before I set up here, I'll hit the eyes up, put the heating on, get the warm and get the... Take care, man. Come in. Nice one.
See you later.
Take care, mate.
My missus will still be in bed.
Oh, Joe, well, she was taking Christmas decorations down till 2 o'clock this morning.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'm doing it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
Tomorrow? Yeah. I'll go at work and then I'll come home, I'll do it with Tanisha. Trouble is where we put the chair to get the Christmas tree in, the cat is sitting on the back of this chair all the time and it's become his new
Ah,
place.
yeah.
And when we move a chair, he'll come running in the room, go to jump up on the chair and it won't be there. And then he won't lay on the same chair but in a different place in the room because it ain't the same.
Yeah, they get like that, cats, don't they?
Yeah. I'm cold. Well, I'm not cold, it's just my back. That wind's on it for too long. I'm like, jeez. If it weren't for the wind, this could be fine.
Yeah, but if it weren't for this wind, this would be perfect for me.
Not even my legs are really cold. I can feel it.
Yeah,
I can feel it.
Yeah.
I've got my thermals on underneath,
Yeah.
but you know.
Well, these are thermal land anyway, so they're not too bad. But I can just about feel it. Look, yeah. Get off it.
This is going to be good, isn't it? Look.
The old lift and flick, innit?
Yeah, it's not going to be got a fish on that.
No, that's true.
Never mind. Got a fish on.
You got one?
No, probably.
Yeah, you have.
Have I? You're joking,
Yeah, I
sure.
think you have. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No.
No. Oh, yeah.
Well, if that ain't caught,
Yeah, it probably says it all, that, doesn't it, really?
it does really.
Yeah.
Well, it's daylight and you can see the River Humber. It's not daylight. The sun is rising. It's Shane making these excuses because he's blanked.
I've had a good run lately. Just been my first black key.
And I've caught.
I don't know. So, for me, and they've not had anything. They've not had nothing tonight on fresh web, squeak, frozen, you name it, they've not had anything. And it's just one of them things, you know, people, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. You get bites, I've never got bites, I've not had a bite. Ben's done really well, to be quite fair. And I think if I'm personal opinion, if Ben stuck to his guns and gone at it, I think they've had an even better night. But I'm not going to say anything on the video, I'm not going to spoil it. I don't even know if this video will go. It's going to be about 3 minutes long. I think my sex life lasts longer.
Your what? You say your sex life?
Lasts longer than this video. If you just see Joe home now going, oh yeah.
You last that long then?
She gets the best 30 seconds of her life and she knows it. So, so yeah, this has been Stanley Walk. I'm going to reel it. In fact, I'm going to leave it running while I reel it. But you never know. You never know. I like to go to that. We can do that. Apologise.
Oh, it's so windy. It's been like this all night. It's got to be. Wind's been about 27, 30, 34 mile an hour all night. it just starts to freeze you up eventually. If it weren't for me hand warmers, I would be struggling. What's the matter? What's happened? Where's your line gone?
I was reeling it in
Yeah.
and it's just snapped off.
It's what?
It's completely snapped off.
You're joking.
Not even from the stop knot.
What line's that?
That's £15.
Where'd you get that from?
That was what I got with the reels.
That's what you got with the reels?
Yeah. Easy come, easy go. That completely just...
Mate.
Did you hear it?
I heard something, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I heard the profanities coming out of your potty
that's a
mouth.
potty mouth, sorry.
But I tell you what, that's easy, isn't it?
It's done, isn't it?
So what you caught then, Shane?
Oh well, tonight, Vern, honestly, it's been a bit of a special night.
Yeah.
I don't often have nights like this.
Well, no, because you normally fish in the Yorkshire, don't you, where they've
Well, yeah.
got fish.
Normally, and as much as I like glorious Grimsby, I really do,
Yeah.
I've caught bugger all then. I managed a grand total sum of knack all, I'm afraid, tonight, yeah. I can't even say my baits have been touched, I can't even say I've seen a bite, because I haven't, I've really not.
Yeah.
But, like I said on mine, that's fishing, isn't it?
That is, yeah, you're right. And what you just said, you do like Grimsby, don't you?
Absolutely love it, I love the
You love the
yeah.
chips there, don't you?
Oh,
And
fantastic,
yeah.
yeah. I've got some good mates there.
yeah, you got Taxi Dave.
Taxi Dave, yeah, I know
Yeah.
Taxi Dave, yeah, I've been there, been to Taxi Dave's house. Yeah, no, but it's been brilliant, mate. It's been brilliant to fish alongside you again, Vern. Absolutely fantastic as always.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. And your cameras fell over again. That ain't water in there, is it? No.
Yeah, so you fell over again. I've just snapped off. You probably saw it.
Have you told them that you broke the lens on the camera? Oh, the protective cover?
Yeah, the protective cover. I've
Broke his protective cover on his camera. Mind you, it's made your batteries last longer, hasn't it? Because you hadn't moaned about
I can't
it.
believe how good these batteries are on these
Work
guns.
better over this side, mate.
Oh dear. But no, it's been a brilliant night and then a good laugh, good crack. That's not when you cook at. Oh, I'll show you. Let's do you something. Cook this up. Have a tea back there. Tea leaves something on. So yeah, this has been Stalin Brew. A glorious Grimsby. I salute you, Grimsby. It's been absolutely fantastic. Ben, what do you reckon?
Well, I reckon it was all right. I think it's been a great night. It's been cold. Had a good chat with Dave, Taxi Dave
Taxi Dave.
from Grimsby, and yeah, it all went wrong when I changed rigs.
It did, yeah.
If
I
I'd
said
kept
that, yeah.
me free up flatmer out and catch me Dave, but you see, there's these people in this world that keep taking the mickey out of me catching dabs, and they're bastards. But I was caught 5 dabs, and I thought if I catch any more, I'm going to start getting it ripped out of me. So I had to change.
Well,
Fish for codling, and what a disaster. So
I'd have took a dab tonight, Ben.
yeah.
I'd have definitely took a dab,
Well,
dab
we
tonight.
probably could have done it,
Yeah.
Dave, and took that. We could have got in the back of the
Yeah.
van and had a dab in.
So there we are, at Dab City. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Bloody freezing. I'll be glad to get home and get in that, get in my house, to be honest, because it is so cold. Well, that's wrong really, it's not really cold. This wind just starts cutting through you, and once it gets your coat to a temperature that's cold, and your coat goes tight on your back, coat goes tight on your back, you feel the cold, and it hurt. It don't, you know what I mean, if you live in England and the wind's blowing and it's cold anyhow, it's only 7 degrees, it's not as if it's cold. But it bloody feel cold, doesn't it, Shane?
It does, mate. Yeah, yeah. It's probably the coldest night I've had this winter so far.
Oh, I've had 2 degrees down here, and I felt warmer because there was no wind.
Yeah, that's the thing with that wind; it bites through you, doesn't it? I'm saying that night at Macro, that was cold when it snowed.
Yeah. Well, it's been a pleasure, anyhow, mate.
It's been brilliant, mate. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Really have.
Just wish there was more fish about. But
Yeah.
I wish I'd carried on with them.
That's what I said in my video. I said you can
Yeah, I wish I had now. But then, what would happen if you went and pulled out a great big cod, and there was a shoal out there?
But for me, I think you'd get them on the flapper.
Well, you will do. I've caught
you
them on
yeah.
flappers.
Yeah.
You just get. Everyone tells you about big baits and everything, and you just go down this road.
You do, yeah, because you see the photos, you see the videos, and you think,
you
right,
just
this is
go
it.
for it, don't you?
Yeah,
Whereas you should just put out different bait. And I caught my cod on a bit of prawn as well.
That shows you as well, doesn't it? Yeah.
But it's just nice being out, isn't it? It don't matter. Yeah. Well, it's always nice to catch, but
see, I'm never more happier than when I go and when I'm
yeah, what are you doing there, mate? You're like a bit of robotics from the 80s.
Back to the 80s. Oh.
Is it your knee?
Oh, it's my back now.
You're back?
Because I slept.
Oh, I had to keep sitting down when Dave was there, yeah, and I had to come walk away and sit down because my back had just started to
seize up. It's sleeping in the car, isn't it?
Oh, I was alright in the van. I'm getting a better sleeping bag. I'm getting one of them Army Arctic ones because they look bloody warm. But the trouble with them is they always stink, don't they?
Yeah. You get the second-hand ones. You may get the one I was in.
Oh, my mate says I've got a Crusader BC1 cook set. British Army, yeah. And my mate doesn't know what it is. He said, "You don't want a mess tin, Vern." I said, "Well, it's all right, but I can't get the smell out of the bottle, so I've ordered a brand new bottle." And he says, "You know what I use the mess tins, mate? They do all sorts in them. They in them and all sorts." He said, I said, "You're joking." He said, "If you've got to go,
you've got to go, yeah.
And I'm like, oh no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and water bottles as well.
What, they wee in them?
Is it the black plastic one?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got a brand new one now.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got brand new mess tins because I knew.
You shit in yours again. Do they, when they're in the army, do they like get all the mess tins up and chuck them at the army for them to wash them, or do you have to? Is it your mess tin?
It's your mess tin, yeah.
So if you shit in it,
you somebody else's. Wait for them to bob off and then shit in theirs.
Obviously a different tent.
Different tent, yeah. God, I always remember once we was out on exercise. It was absolutely pissing down. My mate, he was 6'4". I can't his name, last name. So when we used to put the bashers up, his head used to stick out the end, you know what I mean? So it was raining and I got up, busting for a piss. Not realising I was pissing on his basher. He's laid there. Oh dear. There we go. Oh.
You couldn't do that now, could you?
No, you couldn't do it now.
No, because as you get older, your fluent's big. Do you remember when you used to be in the toilet and you'd be weeing and you'd go, "Oh, there's the bar,"
like that.
And you start,
no hands.
Yeah, and you start shooting it up, and you could always clear the proper bar, couldn't you, across the toilet? Well, not now, mate.
Now, mate.
I'm in there and I'm like, oh, no. Oh. Yeah, so I had to buy a new plastic water bottle for it. The tin's alright because it's just like a beaker tin, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I've got the square mist tins as well, which
I've got the square ones.
Yeah, they're the ones you used to.
They seem. I've got.
You can't in one of them little beat. No. Well, I suppose you could.
Depends, doesn't it? Depends. Some ration packs, what you used to get, they used to bung you up, you see, so you can go for a couple of days. You know what I mean?
All right.
Because they didn't want you going out and obviously having getting popped off while he was having so they used to bung you up. But when you went, you know what I mean? You'd fill a mess tin, all right. Aye.
I don't know why I'm watching that, Rod.
Okay.
Because the line's whizzing around up there,
And I'm looking at that rod and I'm thinking,
I did that night at Tunstall, you know, it was foggy. And I sprung the rods in because we couldn't get past the what was it, the
gully.
The gully, that was it. So I brought them in, but I was still stood there while he was in the van like that. And I was thought to myself, why am I watching these?
Yeah, you do. It's just
that habit, innit? Wow.
I'm gonna get a different coat. I think I'm gonna get them reed ones. I reckon.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. This is absolutely fucking brilliant. This, I love it. Warm as toast in here.
Right. Well, there's Grimsby in daylight again.
It's a lovely place, Grimsby, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. That's quite good where you go down on that, you know where we were casting on the beach?
Yeah.
You go down there and you can just park up and you got that beach. Because as long as it's summertime, it's quite quiet.
What's it like fishing?
Don't know, never fished it. Never fished it. But yeah, this is Immingham. 7.2 and a bit tide. Didn't get anything apart from 5 dabs, which I'm chuffed about. Caught first cast, first 2 casts as well. First cast was a double look up, and the second cast, which is the first time I think I've had 3 dabs on one rig, and that is a rig that I tied for catching dabs because they got right tiny hooks on, and it makes it a lot easier for getting these dabs unhooked through the gills and stuff, and it's better for the fish. You can pull the shank of the hook out through the gill because dabs are only tiny, and it's better for them. So yeah, he got out to say for us, Shane. Have you got any tips? Here,
tips?
We know you've enjoyed it. You know you've had a good time and stuff, but have you got any tips for somebody fishing the River Humber on the south side of Immingham?
Yeah, don't watch our videos and believe a word of it because we're shocking.
There you go.
Stick to what you know. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
I think tonight's been a lesson of, stick to what you know and what you're confident in and what you're confident in doing. I think because I think that proved it earlier doors with yourself. So, and to be fair, I fell for it. Well, not so much fell for it, but
we're here catching cod, trying to catch cod, so you're putting out the rigs that you expect to put out.
Any info, yeah. Whereas on my side, when I've been fishing the coast just lately, all I've been doing is just using the clip down paternoster and catching cod. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that in your last thing.
Yeah. So stick to what you know, and be confident in what you do.
Yeah. Perhaps go down one sizing up, but still keep it strong, so you've got a chance of catching dab, flounder, and if a cod come along, it's going to come along in it.
And get fresh bait where you can.
Yeah. So this is me at Immingham at Bay 24, and it's now the 3rd of January, I think. It's the 3rd of January, Monday. Back to work tomorrow. It's been a nice holiday. I've been fishing a few times. You got these videos, well, you'd already seen them by now. And yeah, this is the end of fishing today. Like I say, first cast I got two dabs, second cast I got 3 dabs. Changed my rig from a flapper then to just a pulley pennel with size 2 manta hooks on. Big squid and carp baits, all elasticated up. Not long, only short but fat, and yeah, they just came back exactly the same as they were put out. Exactly the same for Shane. Shane didn't catch, unfortunately, and that's just like you say, it's just the way it is sometimes. So anyhow, thanks for watching this. If you've got this far, which this is probably one of my shortest videos. We've had Dave and we've been talking a lot, and yeah, I didn't put the camera on because we were chatting and stuff. I did put it on sometimes, you'll hear us having a natter, and Tom will have to bleep out the bleepy bits. But yeah, it's not always going to be a short video. I do long videos because I like doing long videos, because I like to watch them back, and that's what I do, and that's my choice, and there's a lot of people out there that like watching that.
Others watch it in 2 or 3 segments. All of it's good to do that, and appreciate all of you that watch it and enjoy it and subscribe. If you do subscribe and you got this far, or if you haven't got this far and you've clicked on just watch the end, please consider subscribing, ring that bell, leave us a comment and give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out Shane, Holderness Codfather, who's been fishing with me today. He's got a good channel, go along there and check him out as well. So thanks for watching, and the next time you see me will be, well, hopefully on the beach, and hopefully it'll be this weekend coming. So yeah, thanks for watching. Plenty of more videos for you to watch, please go have a look at them, and everybody have a good new year. The time you watch this will probably be into late January, but have a good new year anyhow. All the best to all of you. Thank you for watching, and this is me saying see you later from Grimsby, from Immingham. I would be struggling. What's the matter?